Over here on the right is the Sepulveda Basin. Actually, we're gonna get off right here. Great construction. Great construction. Just wonderful. I'm gonna go park over here on the right. Lots of hobos hang out in this area. Anyway. Shoot. I don't know if there's a car down there, because that's where I'm going over there. I see a lot of dirt coming up from in there right now. I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know, I'll see. But over on this side, as you can see, this is basically an embankment here that's been built up that literally, if extreme rain came in here, rather than flood, this whole area can literally be filled up. And back in the day, there was insane floods. This whole area potentially can flood with water. This whole basin here, this Sepulveda Basin here, at the very top, you can see through there's water. Probably can't see it through here, but there's a lake through there. Sepulveda Wildlife Area over there on the right. Over on this side, Sepulveda Wildlife Area, a symphony of sounds. Sure, I didn't even know there was a, oh wow, trail that goes through. And over here there's the creek. This, I believe, this isn't Bull Creek. I forget which creek this is. This water here meets up with the LA River right over there. This comes underneath the street here. That will meet up with the LA River down the way. Why don't we walk along through the trees and see what we can find? Anyways, we're gonna go through here. Now I've wondered, I see a lot of this wood lying around here. Tons of this wood, obviously not the tree that fell over. But I've questioned a lot of the wood, why it's particularly placed in certain piles. And obvious answer is that when this fills up, for instance, look at all that wood over there under that, by that tree, piled behind it and behind those trees there. Obviously, it gets caught there when the water gets going, but there's some interesting, like all this wood here, and when it gets back over on the other side, there really is a lot of this wood that you find. This, you can tell, these banks fill up, and the wood floats to the sides. Shopping cart in there, that's gross. Trash can, and you can just tell that there does not look yummy. Gross. Looks like some nasty, gross stuff over there. Look at this area though. Sun's going down. But what a cool area. This is in LA. This is leading towards the LA River. There's a whole ecosystem of birds that inhabit this area. You can hear them here. Streams running very gently through, not quite deep enough for a kayak or anything. Oh, look at the bird on the tree. Some kind of a, oh no, it's a bag. All right, I thought it was a bird. Old dead log. Nice and peaceful. I'm going to come back here when it's raging one day and get some video. Old remnants. Oh, there's a whole camp set up right here. Somebody's whole freaking camp. Wow, labyrinth camp set up. Wow.
that's a camp right there. A major camp. And I was talking about this earlier. What an awesome place to have. You know, if you have to live somewhere, you set up your own private quarters here. And you obviously have to do things differently when it rains. But sounds like they're getting mad. Someone's getting pissed. Oh no, they're laughing. All right. Wow. See what I'm talking about? All the wood builds up all on the sides here, especially on the other side, as you'll see if we get over on that side. Beautiful. This is it. You can just imagine, though, that this little creek here, when the water gets going, these banks, you can see that the here's a little buildup that took place here. All the roots have been washed away from the sides. All the roots along here have been washed away. That's because there's a lot of speed of water going through here, the velocity, whatever you call it, I don't know. I don't quite know what's up there. Well, we know Burbank's over to my right. And the neat thing about that person's camp back there is it's really hidden here, and anybody that goes hiking is likely going hiking on the other side of the stream here, which means that it's pretty secluded. There's not going to be a lot of people bothering them. And they could hunt for food right in here. They could fish here, and I've seen rabbits all over the area. There's rabbits. Technically you could if you eat rabbits, but I don't know if these guys do. It's not as gross as the story I heard one guy telling me. A friend of mine that I work with told me he saw a couple of guys in downtown, in Chinatown, and they were ripping apart a dog to barbecue him. They're going to eat a dog to barbecue him. So, you know what? People get desperate and they're hungry. Man, they'll eat a damn dog, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to run into them. They eat me. Soccer ball down there. Now, let's see. Look at this tree growing here. Wow. Interesting birds. Let's go down by the riverside under this crazy tree. Oh. Deep is this thing, man? It looks pretty deep. It's got to be about a foot deep, 2 feet deep. It's got to be pretty deep in there. And here's where the spot was with the guy earlier on his bike. He was chilling right here. Right there. I saw him from over there. I looked over the edge. Just sit right there. It's a nice spot to sit. Maybe I'll sit here for a minute. Contemplate what he was thinking. You can see all the gnats over there. It's a relaxing spot. I might just come here some other time and contemplate life and what it's all about. Sitting down as I pick my snout. Gotta get that rookie right out of my nose. Oh, earlier I cleaned out my toes. I got the socks off and stuck my fingers in between them. Got out all the freaking crust in between them. And now I'm sitting here feeling refreshed. Not gonna jump in that water, I bet.